What is Ivan? This is part 2 of the Akashic Design. So the protogen, yeah, you were addicted to music. And I would say also kind of lost with it. So you go to music realities a lot. I think I mentioned some of this yesterday. You're a DJ in many realities. Yeah, you can say you can hypnotize the girls. Um, and just you go to world and hypnotize different beings. Some beings didn't like what you were doing. They did a lot of hypnotizing. It was a lot of soul growth on your end, though. And you kind of liked it. Um, so you had like a grandmother that was very aggressive. That would nag you, come attack you sometimes. Um, you had a father that was kind of, I think he tried to kill you a couple of times. But you couldn't get a hold of your energy. You kept shifting different realities. But he was trying to outsmart you many times. Kind of like to hold you hostage. So yeah, realize these are different realities. These are different lifetimes. Yeah, you had a father that was kind of trying to compete with you, and I feel like you just got away from him. You didn't want to cause him any difficulties, but yeah, you're kind of like a womanizer, and yeah, you're just addicted to it. You couldn't let it go. I would say you had at least 3 girlfriends at once. There might have been more, but it feels like it's 3. And I feel like they didn't know about each other. Sometimes they did. A lot of times they didn't. Because you would act differently around all 3 of them. Yeah, you'd have a different personality for each of them. Yeah, you say they're a little bit aggressive, but they're aggressive too. And yeah, you change the color of your fur. You would lighten it up. Yeah, you would show up all fancy and attractive, and that's how you attract the relationships. Yeah, it's just about because you could change the color of your fur, and that was like one of your advantages. And it was just very, you say, electrical for the relationship that you're in. So it was just very, you know, you enjoyed it overall. I mean, they kind of called you out a couple of times for, you say, being too aggressive sometimes. Um, you went to Sirius. Oh, I had to get like rehab to slow down because sometimes you're getting too intense. You had to go to worlds where there's less of them because a lot of them are just crazy. Well, they'll zap each other, they'll backstab each other, they try to copy each other, they'll clone each other. Yeah, some bullies there, and you dealt with some of that. So you did, he outsmarted a lot of them, but still, it was still very intense overall. But it's like he didn't know what to think because some of them are very aggressive. So, but it helped you judge of character, or have some. Yeah, you're still going through it now in this life. Well, because some of them backstabbed you a lot, and you felt very betrayed. So yeah, some of that anger is still here. You just don't remember the whole aspect of it. Um, As for the soft weird, I mean, I say it's more the more positive incarnations where you were like dancing around, happy. Yeah, you got weighed a lot. You're also getting into trouble a lot too. Yeah, you can also change your form, change your shape, so you can look humanoid. And that sometimes you got aggressive with that because you couldn't handle it. But sometimes you would explore that aspect of yourself, or yeah, you're kind of aggressive. So the energy is still with you today. It's still a lot lighter than the progen, the protogen. But the soft weird was just basically, I mean, you're like a kind of like a pet with other, you're just you had an owner a lot of times. Old ladies, sometimes attractive women, and you're like a real attractive dog, and you're very yeah, just aggressive at times, but not necessarily in a bad way. You just did it because you knew you can get what you wanted. So yeah, just but you did go to let's see, when you're a human, when you became a humanoid, yeah, you did type of what is it like a match, like wrestling matches um, with others. Very competitive. I know even pool, like we have here, it was an alien version of pool, billiards. Yeah, you're kind of like a punk. Yeah, hang out with bars, kind of a smoky bar, even in that dimension. And you're kind of a badass. Yeah. Well, like kind of like a James Dean type of thing. So, but yeah, you can change your color. Once again, you're very aggressive at times when you had to be. And yeah, just had a strong sexual nature about you. We just still have today. Yeah, you had a lot of children as a soft weird. Yeah, you had a lot of kids. And they didn't know, like, you have the kids and you kind of run off. You didn't have to necessarily raise them. The mother did. And that didn't give you the best reputation, but that was kind of expected. Well, sometimes they just have the kid, and you're expected to leave. So you had a lot of, like 1,000 kids at once. You might be able to pick up on some of that. Yeah, there's some that are still healing from. Yeah, just you feel like you're misunderstood though, which goes into this lifetime. But yeah, you connect to those dimensions. Those realities will help you evolve and heal. There's just a lot of inner knowing that you're connected to. So yeah, just when you connect to these beings, just let it play through, let it play itself out. You know, if it's a sexual connection, because it's still going on. Those lifetimes, even the others that you mentioned before that are not here, those lifetimes are parallel realities that you're connected to. Kind of haunting to a certain level, but a little bit aggressive, passive aggressive energy. But the more that you explore it, just let it be what it is within your own self. You might feel like you're changing into one. I mean, you're technically one already, but you know, you might see yourself shapeshift more, which isn't a bad thing. It's just the more that you let it release or let it connect to you, you'll feel more, more yourself. So, all right, blessings.